All right, let's look at the homework 2.8, problem number 7. All right, so the airplane's flying at an altitude of 6 miles, and when the airplane is 10 miles from the radar, the rate of change of this distance, the direct distance, is changing at the rate of 280 miles per hour. What is the speed of airplane? All right, so let's do that. Right, so it looks like so this direct distance, so it's changing at the rate of 280 miles per hour, right? But we want to know how fast that this guy is flying this way. So this is where we're trying to find, right? So as usual, we try to, since they already gave the variable, so that's good. So we want to come up with equation that involves s and x, right? So I'm going to use this right triangle right here, right? Then we're going to write down the Pythagorean theorem, right? So it's going to go, let's see, 6 squared. So by Pythagorean theorem, we have 6 squared plus x squared is equal to s squared. So this is from Pythagorean theorem, right? Then what we know is let's see, we know that the s is 10. So I'm going to write down s is equal to 10 at that moment. And s is changing at the rate of 280 miles per hour. So s ds over dt is equal to 280, right? Then what we're trying to find is dx over dt. That tells you how fast the plane's flying horizontally. So dx over dt is what we are trying to find, right? So let's take the derivative first. So we're going to take the derivative of the equation, Pythagorean theorem, with respect to t. Right? Derivative of a number is 0. Derivative of x squared would be 2x times dx over dt is equal to, right, the derivative of s squared would be 2s, right? And then since again it's we're taking a derivative with respect to the different variable, so we have to multiply by ds over dt. All right, we have that. All right, and the first thing is that since it's both have 2 as a factor, so I'm going to go ahead and divide through by 2. Right, that way we can cancel 2 here and then 2 there. Right, and then I'm going to actually go ahead and cancel, not cancel, divide by x. So we get, I'm going to divide through by x. We get dx over dt. Right? So this is equal to s over x times ds over dt. All right, then we try to plug in the number we already know. So it looks like, let's see, s is given to be 10 here. So we put it put it there. So that's going to be 10 here. All right, and x we don't know yet, so we have to find out. But ds over dt is 280. So we put 280 here times 280. Right? So we need to find the x value. So x can be found from this equation. So we plug in, let's see, so we have plug 10 into the original equation here for x. Right? So we get, let's see, 6 squared, so it's going to be 36, plus x squared is equal to 10 squared would be 100, right? Then you can subtract 36. So you have x squared is equal to 100 minus 36 is 64. Right? Then you can take the square root of both sides. So x is equal to plus or minus 8. Right? But since we're talking about the distance here, so the positive 8 is the one we're going to use. All right, let's see, positive 8. All right, so we can just plug this guy in. So we have an 8 there. All right, then we can simplify here. So we know that, let's see, 8 and 10 is a multiple 2. So divide by 2, you get 4. Divide by 2, you get 5. And let's see, 280 would be divided by 4 would be, so we can cancel 4. It's going to be 70. 4 times 7 is 28, right? So 70, right? Then if you multiply out, so this is going to be just 5 times 70, so it's going to be 350, right? So this is miles per hour. Right, so let's type it in. Right, so we got 350 miles per hour. All right, let's check the answer. All right, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.